Hey guys, Scott with Flip and Customize. Welcome to another episode. And today, what we're talking about is our newest purchase. And what that is, kind of planned, kind of unplanned purchase. It's a 99 Dodge Ram, 3/4 ton, two-wheel drive, extended cab, long bed, with the 24 valve Cummins diesel. Perfect tow rig. So, what is going on with this is, first of all, it's a great find. I mean, you don't find these trucks up here in New England that are fairly rust-free and is low miles like this one. This thing is completely stock. Nothing's been done to it. They use it to tow a camper around. It's got 139,000 miles on it with minimal rust. I mean, it's a 99. It's got some age on it, some wear and tear, but overall this thing's in great shape. We got it for a song, and what we've got is a budget to do a budget build on it because, well, we've got 4 other vehicles and we got to be careful with our money. So we're going to do this, the whole like additions to this truck and repairs, for around $1,200 to $1,500, okay? And what I mean by that is we have a total purchase price of this vehicle was around, what do we pay for this thing? Oh, $4,200 bucks. Yep, $4,200. So up here, that's unheard of. We recently sold another truck for $5,700. I said, well, there's our budget right there. So we've got like $1,500 bucks to play with, about. And we've got a lot of things we want to do to this. So let me talk to you and show you what we're talking about. I got to shut this beast off because she's loud, as you know. All right, first off, the interior is super clean. Everything works. Everything works on this truck. The doors, I mean, they're not even rotted out. The doors are not even rotted out. Look at the rockers. Look under the truck. I mean, it's got light rust on it, but that's it. There's no rot under this truck. You don't see this. You just don't see this up here. I guess it spent part of its life in Michigan. Apparently they don't use salt on their roads. I don't know this, but the seats are in great shape. The interior is in great shape. Everything seems to work. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for not smoking. Doors, everything shuts great. I did have an issue with the first gear getting hung up and not shifting right, and we did the cable adjustment on the 47 RE transmission yesterday. That's in another episode, so you want to check that out. And she's shifting good now. The only other issue we have with it was starting in the cold. It is cold up here, and they have a heating element in them. And this thing here, the heating element wasn't working. Come to find out, it's the fusible links that feed the solenoids. Another video there, so check that out. We got parts ordered for that. But again, here's the vision on the truck. This is what we're thinking. So here's a photo of what I want it to look like. Here it is. And here's mine and how it sits right now. So two-wheel drive, it's like, okay, well, this is a worker. Okay, we're going to use this truck all the time. So do we want to lift the front to level it and look like a stock four-wheel drive? Or do we want to go ahead and lower the rear a little bit? Well, I say a little, like 2 or 3 inches, in order to get this thing leveled right out, put a nice set of wheels and tires on and give it that mean street look, but still be functionable as well. Again, we need to use this thing. This isn't like a, all right, this is gonna be a race truck or a street truck. Again, there's $1,500 to play with, and that's not much. So the first thing I did, I bought this thing literally 2 days ago. The tail, I mean, look at the bed. Look at the tailgate. Again, you southern guys are probably like, yeah, whatever. But up here, you don't see this. You just don't see that. I mean, the bed wasn't even used. It wasn't even used. I picked up this set of wheels. They're Alcoa replica wheels. They're an American racing wheel yesterday on Facebook Marketplace. They need to be cleaned up. They need new rubber, but we're going to do that. So I already picked these up. I'll show you a photo of kind of the stance and what it looks like on that, on the truck itself. They give it a great look. It's perfect match for this truck. So here's our first purchase, $225. So we have around $1,200 left, all right, to play with. With that being said, I got to find tires. Probably going to be the same size tire, maybe a little bit lower profile, but we got to keep an LT tire in order to get that load rating that we need. So the stock ones are going away. Probably going to run them for the winter like this, either way. Now, what else do we want to do? I want to do a full oversized downpipe and a straight pipe for exhaust. However, I have another one of these trucks the same year, except a short bed with a 5-inch exhaust sitting behind my barn. So what we're going to do is, hopefully that's in good enough shape because that's a parts truck. We're going to take the exhaust off of that, modify it, and get it to fit on this truck. So we should be into that exhaust for minimal money. What else are we going to do? Well, we're going to lower the rear because that's the vision I have. We're going to lower the rear. Whether it's shackles, I'm not sure. I haven't researched it. It shouldn't be too expensive, assuming I can get them out of the leaf springs. The front end. Here's another vision I have. My buddy mentioned something about a 4th gen bumper swap, and I love the look of it. So I wouldn't mind doing that if we can buy the brackets and source a bumper used in good shape. Now, the truck has dents and dings on it, a little bit of rust on the bed. I hate the silver on the bottom. I think we're going to go ahead and do the body work ourselves and get it straight and looking decent. And then on the body, we're going to do our own paint job, keeping it white. We're going to get the color toned, color match Raptor liner and give this thing a textured kind of a matte finish, white with black accents. So with that being said, as I'm thinking those Alcoa polished wheels, lowered in the back, black centers, black spike lug nuts, possibly a bumper conversion, again in the budget. We have to do an intake because, like I said, this truck is completely stock. We got to clean it up, we got to do some maintenance items, so that'll be kind of figured into the mix. We're going to have an intake on it, so that's a must, and a tuner. Tuner's going to be a big expense, so we got to figure that out. What we can do. In the past, I've used the Bully Dog. It's a price point. It's not bad, and the thing worked awesome. You can adjust it on the fly. So maybe it'd be even better if they sponsored us, but you never know. Headlights, it'd be cool to get rid of those old stock headlights. Those shouldn't be expensive, as we'll source those out, probably eBay or something. It is also missing the lower valance underneath the bumper. If this was going up and we were lifting it, I would leave it off. However, the look we're going for, we're going to add that back in. Mirrors, we'll probably do something different with the mirrors, and I'm sure that's going to eat up all of our budget and then some. Now, we may be able to add to the budget a little bit if we sell things. Like, I'm not keeping this box. It isn't worth much, but we can sell it. I might put a different box inside the bed because that's what we're looking for. Our parts truck out behind the barn, we may be able to sell a few things off of that to further the budget on this one. But that's it in a nutshell. This is the truck, 99 Dodge Ram, 3/4 ton, 2-wheel drive, long bed with the 24 valve Cummins, 139,000 miles. And you're going to want to follow along because we're going to do this on a budget. And like I said, it's not much. $1,500, we already dropped $225 on a set of wheels for this thing, which isn't bad, but we have to work them. But I'm working a deal to get those polished up as well. So come along for the ride. This is going to be a multi-part playlist series, so go ahead and subscribe, as well as some of the regular how-to fix-it videos, like on the heating element and the kickdown cable for the transmission. So there'll be a lot of those mixed in as well, but the build itself will be on a playlist. We'll call it, what are we going to call this thing? Let's call it Cummins Freight Train. And what I mean by that, you're going to see. Freight Train. There's the playlist, the Cummins Freight Train. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. Thanks again. Flip and Customize.